away. The complainant stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking
All right, everyone. Today's court hearing is pure chaos. We've got a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen facing charges of indecent exposure after allegedly touching himself in public while locking eyes with an unsuspecting woman. The moment the trial kicks off, he completely loses it, just like you saw, and the entire courtroom feels the tension. His defense attorney looks painfully uncomfortable, and honestly, I can't blame her. You can practically see her questioning every choice that brought her to the point of representing this disaster of a client. Imagine grinding through years of law school only to be stuck sitting beside someone like that. Judge Flair has clearly had enough. The courtroom atmosphere is unraveling, and things spiral off the rails fast. Let's dive deeper, and tell me your thoughts as we watch together.
Good morning, sir. What was the last name?
Lane, Brandon Lane.
So, Mr. Lane, you were charged with. All right, you were charged with indecent exposure. You wanted to do the PC on indecent?
Yes, sir.
You're charged with indecent exposure. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
May 26, 2024, officers were dispatched to a defendant touching his private area at the Metro-owned downtown transit center located on 1900 Main Street, Harris County, Texas. The officer was advised by Metro Dispatch that the complainant called and stated that the defendant was exposing himself to her. The complainant told officers that the defendant was a black male in a blue hoodie and boarded a Metro bus, and then ultimately pointed the bus that he had boarded. Matching the description, and complainant witness confirmed that that was the same person. Complainant stated that the defendant followed her from across the street, pulled out his penis, and started exposing it to her and looking at her. She further stated that the defendant began stroking his penis back and forth with his hands, looking at her without speaking, approximately 5 to 10 feet away. The complainant stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his penis as he was stroking.
Your Honor, after speaking with my client, the officers approached 2 males. I have to wait on body cam to see what the other male looked like, but my client's saying that wasn't him. He just.
I mean, I don't know. I think that there's probable cause to go forward now. Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, we will get the body cam to ensure and see if that is in fact you, because we don't know. All we know is that we have someone that has identified you. I will try to have them get the body. Do you have it now? What evidence do you have now?
This is a brand new case, Your Honor. This is 26, so I don't know. There's nothing in yet, so I literally just wrote this up before I came to it.
Okay, I will, Mr. Lane, I will try to have them get the information and the body cams as quick as possible so we can verify that it is you. I would say let's try hopefully a week. The problem is that I can't give you a PR bond because you continue to take off on us. I had your evading arrest at 7503 because we can't get you here. So, okay. Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking earth!
Hey, get the button, please.
Yes.
Not the best time to be.
I don't know if it was this.
All right. Same thing happened down there with me.
That was.
Hey, Ms. Hayes, can we have him evaluated, please?
On his previous case, Your Honor, his first case in your court, he was already set for a mental health evaluation, but he absconded. He's homeless. So,
The look that he was giving us, did you see me eyeing you to?
yes, I moved over. Yes.
Oh, you see where I came from?
Yeah.
He's pretty coherent when I'm speaking with him, but I've seen the episode coming about. So he's going to be in custody. Hopefully we can schedule the evaluation. I'll speak to the CLO and go from there. Thank you.
Connor.
That had to be one of the most outrageous scenes I've witnessed in a courtroom in ages. My guy walked in with the presumption of innocence, but after that complete meltdown, it was basically like he sentenced himself on the spot. Dude was banging his head on the desk like he just discovered his free trial expired and the subscription fees kicked in. Honestly, it wasn't just indecent exposure of the body we were watching, it was indecent exposure of his total lack of self-control. I've got to give some serious respect to his attorney, though. She handled the disaster with Olympic-level skill, sliding away from her client like she already knew the transformation into Hulk mode was seconds away. You could read it in her body language. She's absolutely done with the circus. And that death stare he threw at the judge? That was the final straw. I guarantee she's already mentally drafting the "I regret to inform you, I can no longer represent this client" email before even leaving the courtroom. Anyway, let's roll into the next hearing where Judge Boyd is about to scorch everyone for interrupting her while she's just trying to call cases in order.
If you are in the box, do not talk to your client while we're on the record. How do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. I keep saying that. And what I keep saying is, I don't understand when we're not on the record, everybody just sits there and don't talk to anybody. And the minute we get on the record, that's when everybody wants to have a conversation. I have patience in my pocket, but slowly but surely, that patience is going to wear out. Everyone who's on the trial docket, if you are on the trial docket, you need to have the court coordinator or the clerk pull your file so I can let you know when you can be back here for trial. Because we're not going to do this thing where everybody's rushing up here at 12 o'clock when we're actually taking our lunch at 12. Because the prosecutors need a break at 12, the staff needs a break at 12, the court reporter who's been taking down everything that everyone's been saying needs their break, the probation officer needs their break. And do not approach the coordinator or the clerk when we're on the record. Again, how do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. Now, I hope everybody understands. And now that I've said this, you know what's going to end up happening? I'm not going to hear any chatter. And we're not even on the record. The end.
I've got to say, I've never really seen Judge Boyd lose her composure like that before, so it definitely felt unusual watching her snap. But honestly, I can't even blame her. Picture trying to run a courtroom while every attorney is stampeding forward like it's a doorbuster sale on Black Friday. All while you're just hoping to make it to lunch without a migraine. Judges are tasked with keeping tight control over their courtrooms, and under Rule 3.5 of the ABA's model rules, lawyers are explicitly prohibited from disrupting proceedings. So yeah, I completely understand why she had to slam the brakes on all that chaos immediately. And before I close this out, can we talk about that sovereign citizen who tried to turn his forehead into a gavel? Sir, that's not how you win a legal argument, that's how you demonstrate the need for padded walls. For the record, antics like that can lead to more than a sore head. They can get you hit with contempt charges, which may mean fines or even jail. So while it's entertaining to watch on screen, I wouldn't recommend testing it yourself unless you like holding cells. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more courtroom madness. And tell me in the comments, Was Judge Boyd totally justified? Or did she go a little too far? Appreciate you all for tuning in. Catch you next time.